There are two ways of converting your images to WebP format. If you're using WordPress like me, then you can easily do it by using a plugin called WebP Express. Or if you're using any other technology, then you can still achieve this by visiting a website called Squish. Now let me show you the WordPress way. First, I have to go to a WordPress website, and in this website, I will inspect and firstly understand the kind of images that is being served. Now, as we look at here, this website uses JPEG and PNG images like every other site. But I want the site to render WebP images. So I access the backend and we install a plugin by the name WebP Express. This is the plugin I have been looking for, and I will install and activate the plugin now. So now once the plugin is installed and activated, I'll be going to the settings, and here we are in the plugin settings. Now looking at all these options will initially confuse you, but stay right here. I will show you each and every option one by one, and I will tell you which to access and which not to disturb. So firstly, you're looking at the operation mode. So now, as you know that many websites use CDN, Cloudflare, and as many websites including this one that we are right now is using Cloudflare CDN as a secondary server. So if you're using Cloudflare or if you're using any CDN, then it's always best to select CDN friendly. So I select CDN friendly and I click on save. So now the operation mode is CDN friendly. So as I scroll down, if I look at general settings, then here we have a setting called scope. In scope, we would want to select all content because we would want the existing images to be converted into WebP format as well. So I select on all images, and image types to convert, we want both JPEG and PNG images to be converted. And don't disturb all these folders and all these settings, and don't disturb the rest of the settings. Let it be as it is. So now as I scroll down, I don't want to disturb any of the settings in conversion because it's already set to a value which automatically converts lossless images. So I don't want to disturb all that, and I scroll down, and here as you can see there is an option called alter HTML. So I want to click on alter HTML, and the reason why I'm doing this is we want to replace our existing image tags which has PNG and JPEG, and we want to render it instead with WebP format, meaning that the images that are being served in PNG and JPEG or any other format in the front end will be replaced to any users who are inspecting and who are accessing it with WebP. And we can do it just by a click of selecting this option which says replace image URL. Now by doing this, I would also want to make sure that I select only do replacement in WebP enabled browsers. So as we know that some of the old browsers like Internet Explorer still doesn't support WebP image, and still they only support PNG and JPEG and those format images. So I don't want my images to become blank in any browser that still doesn't support WebP. So that's why it's important to select this option that says only do the replacement in WebP enabled browsers. So after selecting all these options, I click on save settings. We saved all the settings, and now if I go to the front end and if I refresh this page, I should be able to see my images being rendered in WebP and not in JPEG or PNG format. So I randomly click on any image, I select on inspect, and as I can see here, so as you can observe, the image now is not in JPEG but the image is in WebP format. So with this one simple plugin and with this one simple trick, you can actually show your images and render your images in WebP format to browsers. And as I was telling about the other way, the other way is a plugin which goes by the name Squish. So here, using this website, you can alternatively convert your images to WebP. So I can basically drag and drop any image inside this box, or I can click and select any image. So I will click here at this image, which is JPEG, and I will now convert this to a WebP format. I can do that by scrolling to the right, bottom, and under the compress option, I can select the format in which I want to compress the image to. So I'll be selecting WebP, and don't change anything in effort and quality because right now it's set to optimum settings, which make sure that your image quality does not compromise. So keeping the rest of the settings as it is, I'll just download this image. So now if I open this image, you can see that the quality of the image is still the same, while the size of the image has drastically reduced by 50% of what we have in PNG and JPEG. So this is all about WebP images, and as you can see that even the performance report has a good positive impact of score by using WebP.